These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Christine Stanwood with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We're tracking two developing stories tonight, starting with the Valley murder trial of Lori Vallow Daybell. A judge today ruling Vallow is mentally competent to stand trial. The court still has to decide whether she can serve as her own defense attorney before proceedings continue. She's expected back in court Friday. The state of education. The U.S. Department of Education is now encouraging states and school districts to put in a cell phone policy. They're not recommending specific bans, but they are calling on schools to have policies on the books. Some school districts in Arizona already have one, and in the Apache Junction Unified District, this is its first year. A high school principal tells us they are mostly seeing success with it.
And teachers are noticing they're able to instruct without that distraction, and it gives them the power to say no cell phones, period. It just gives them further backup on that.
Apache Junction students are allowed to use cell phones during passing periods and at lunch. Ahead at 6, we'll hear from some students about how this policy is impacting them. We're also waiting to learn more about the fate of 5 Phoenix schools. The Roosevelt School District is set to vote tonight on whether they'll shut down as the district faces a major budget shortfall. We're tracking the debate and reaction from the community coming up tonight at 5. Turning now to your border watch, President-elect Donald Trump's incoming border czar, Tom Homan, visited the Arizona-Mexico border Wednesday alongside talk show personality Dr. Phil. The mayor of Sierra Vista sharing these photos from the visit. The Cochise County Sheriff confirming to ABC15 Homan was in Cochise County and met with the National Sheriff's Association, Customs and Border Protection leaders, the mayor of Sierra Vista, along with other Arizona sheriffs. Homan has vowed for mass deportations when the Trump administration takes over in D.C. Today, the mayor of Douglas signing over city land to the federal government to build a new commercial port on that borderland. Currently, the Raul Hector Castro Port of Entry in Douglas processes $1 billion worth of products. The city and county are hoping the new port is an economic driver for the area.
It's not a final thing. This is a catalyst for future development to keep our young people here, to keep our economic development growing, and make people feel good about wanting to live in Douglas.
Construction is set to begin late next year. For the contract for the upgrades to the current port will be given next. Every year here at ABC15, we talk about the lifeguard shortage in Phoenix. Well, now, here in the month of December, city leaders are working to get ahead of this pretty early. The Parks and Rec Department taking action to fill hundreds of jobs so they can open 29 public pools next summer. The city saying it will now offer up to a $3,000 bonus for certified pool managers. Bonuses are also available for assistant managers and lifeguards. Those interviews will be in March. And hey, check this out. Coach Kenny Dillingham has been named the Big 12 Coach of the Year. This is Dillingham's second season under head coach. This season, he was able to bring the team to a 7-2 record. You can get an all-access look at the Sun Devils program and day in the life of Coach Dillingham right now on ABC15.com. And here at ABC15, we have to send out a huge thank you to everyone who has donated to Operation Santa Claus, especially during our Clausathon fundraiser. Now, it is all because of your generosity that we were able to raise, get this, more than $742,000. So incredible. If you happen to miss this yesterday, there is still time to donate. Just head to givetotheclause.com.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We are looking at another sunny and dry day here in the valley tomorrow. Temperatures are going to max out in the 70s, but early in the morning, 56 degrees at 6 a.m. So still nice and cool to start the day before those 70s kick in, putting highs about 10 degrees above normal for this time of the year. We have high pressure right overhead, but also a little area of low pressure that's been sneaking in. That has resulted in a few spotty showers across eastern Arizona today and could do so again tomorrow. Eastern and southeastern Arizona with that slight chance in the Friday forecast. Then another storm system passes to our north early next week. Maybe a bit of snow up across northeastern Arizona, but not a lot for our state. The bigger change with this will be some cooler air. That's going to drop temperatures next week. As we look at your 7-day forecast here, we've got highs in the 70s for the next few days, dropping to around 73 by Monday, then down to 69 on Tuesday before we warm things up again.